So this time we're in Amager. This is the parking place to Amager. Remember, it's 20 kilometers an hour and right-hand duties all around here. So remember to look over your shoulder every time you turn. As we're going out, there's a pedestrian crossing. So remember to look around just in case there's somebody. And here, there's no sign on this side, but it's cyclists from both sides, right and left, so look. And then there's a sort of where you can stop, right? So we go right here. So there's a big difference between Amager and Søborg, what we're used to. Yeah. Yes. But after some requests, so we're doing this. We've been in Amager a lot before Søborg turned up.
And we're going left.
We're going left, and notice at the moment we will be in the left lane. Why is that, Raja?
Because there's slow
vehicles.
Yeah, vehicles.
If they weren't there, so we have to be in the right-hand lane.
Okay. Yeah, and now there's two lanes merging, so we have to look to our right.
Okay. This is, remember to drive 40 here. Because it's a sharp turn, it's comfortable to do it 40. And this is a long lane to come on the motorway, so get your speed up, come up to 110, indicate all the way, and here remember to look over your shoulder. And then join and come up to 110 if possible. Obviously, if you've got a traffic jam or a lorry in front of you, you can't, and then you'll have to overtake if there's a lorry. So remember, now there's a merge, but we're on the motorway, so it's our duty to let them come in if there is anybody. So again, orientation.
Yeah, we need to help if we can help.
Yes.
But yeah,
we need to make their drive in as easy as possible.
Yeah, so normally we would take the next exit.
Okay.
But because of roadworks, it's closed.
Okay.
So we will take the next and make a U-turn and go
and then
down
come
again.
Back onto the motorway again.
Yeah. So yeah, on this route there's like motorway, there's roundabouts, right-hand duty, yeah, everything.
There's much
almost
more than Søborg, you would say. Yeah. But some people want their test in Amager. I've actually had one that's requested in Amager because she lives in Dragør, and we're going to take it in Amager when she comes to the test time. I notice we're overtaking on the inside lane. So why is that?
Because it's a special lane. Okay. Then it's okay to overtake.
Yeah, we could see it from the thick lines. It was a special lane.
Yes, and we are going left.
Going left, so we have a left and right lane here, so we're going to keep to the left lane. So when you're coming up of any drive or anything, look beforehand. Sometimes, not here, sometimes there's two left-hand turns, and then we need to keep on the right. It doesn't apply here, but you need to keep an eye on it.
And we're going left.
We're going left. And then left again, then we're going down onto the motorway again.
Yeah.
Do we have an arrow here? No. It's just a normal...
Yo, it's
an arrow.
Yeah.
So that means when it's a green arrow, it's just us. We can go. Yeah. Everybody else has red. As we're merging into the motorway again, remember, speed up. Indicate all the way.
Yeah, but we are taking the...
We're staying
first,
here.
Yeah, okay. We're taking the first exit.
Yeah, and again we've got the thick lines, yeah?
Yeah.
So we're allowed to overtake from the right.
And yeah, here there's some road work again, so 80.
So we're down to 80 again.
And we are taking this exit, of course, and then we are going left.
Yeah. roadway we're used to with in Søborg.
Mm.
So no big deal for us. But as the motorway is on the work is on the motorway, so we've got a bit more speed than we got in Søborg.
Mm.
So because we're going left, we obviously take the left lane. It's a bit of a hill, so if the car hasn't got this hold, you need to find your clutch point so we don't go back, don't roll backwards.
Mm. And now you can see we are entering the city.
Yeah, we have
So it's-
residential, the sign on your right side on the pillar. Residential area, so automatically it's 50.
Yes, and we are going left. And normally there's 2 lanes over here, but now
Okay.
we take the left lane because
Yeah.
it's the only one.
Yeah,
there
because
is.
of roadway.
And we are going left in the lights. So don't take the first left, that's for the buses.
Yeah, because the arrow is in the U of the bus.
Yeah. And we are going left in the lights over here.
Now we're number 2. We're car number 2, so we could come out.
Mm.
If we was number 3 or number 4, then remember, wait behind the line until it's clear for you.
Yeah. Okay, so we are taking a right into a small road.
Okay. And that
here.
you just stop to show pedestrian
Yeah.
crossing.
So there's a parking spot right on the right side here.
There you
So
go.
very slowly into the right side.
Yeah, because we have the just obstruction.
Yes.
Was it okay that we drove over the parking spaces? And remember orientation. We're allowed to drive over the parking spaces if it's on a narrow road.
Yeah, and we are taking a left turn at the end of the road. And I think, yeah, they do like parallel parking on this road.
Okay, and remember it was absolute giveaway duty. So orientation, remember, orientation, 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 all the time.
Yeah, especially on
Anytime.
this road,
Yeah.
actually.
So we wait because we have the obstruction. I usually say to my students, a 2-car
We have a
distance.
right-hand duty on the left side first. We still have to look.
Yeah.
Now we have on the right side.
Okay,
And here we have to look even more.
yeah, this was very close to each other. Remember, right-hand duty, we have to be ready to stop. That means your foot needs to be over the brake, clutch down, and then you sort of have to exaggerate a little bit that I've looked. Remember orientation back, so this guy waited for you. Again, you have right-hand duty on your left, but you still have to make sure that they stop for you.
Mm.
And then again, we have it again. If you come into an area where there's right-hand duty, there's never one. It's always more than one. So don't think, I've done the right-hand duty, I'm home free. Right-hand duty is also where it's normally 30 kilometers an hour, mostly. So here again.
Again. And we are turning right at the end of the road.
We have cobblestones, we have cycle lane, that means obviously absolute giveaway duty. Seems like a little bit of a busy road here.
Mm. And we are going right in the lights.
So look and indicate and
Yes.
and in as soon as it starts.
Yeah.
And orientation again.
Yes. And this part is a bit hard, I think.
Okay.
This lane turns into a right turn lane.
Okay, yes.
So if you look up, you can see that there's a blue sign that says,
Yes.
so we
okay.
have to change to the left lane.
So it's a change of lanes, so it's your duty to do it safely without danger. So look, indicate if there's somebody you want to give information to. You don't have to indicate because it's in the residential.
Yes, and now we're entering a 40 zone.
with bumps and cycle lane on the side of the bumps. So don't try to go halfway up. Some people try and do one side of the car down and one up.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Okay.
So here again, we're going into 30 again. So that should ring some bells that, there's probably right-hand duty.
Yeah. But not here, but yeah.
But wasn't there one on the left?
Yeah.
So we're doing a 3-point turn. Remember, stop, indicate stop, indicate to the left, turn, 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 orientation, reverse to the right.
And now you, yeah.
So here there's right-hand duty again. Yeah.
But they would not say turn right because you couldn't go straight.
Yeah. So look out for the no entry sign.
Yes, and we are going right in the lights.
Right at the lights. Here we don't have a cycle lane, so remember to block off for cyclists. As close to the footpath as possible. Obviously don't touch it, but enough to not let a cyclist come in. But still you need to do orientation, just in case there's a cyclist that's decided to go up on the footpath and go past. And bumps, it's 40, so they will have bumps on the road. Bumps, do it slightly lower than 40, okay, so it's comfortable. And then it just changes to 50. In Amager, I think there's a lot of like motorway and 50 and 40 and 30. A lot of changes in your speed. Yeah. Lots of parked cars, so also just be aware of somebody parking. So we're going to go left. This is a big crossing. So here you need to see where do I need to stop when I come out in the road if I have oncoming. So we have oncoming, so slowly out, just sort of stop here. Look again, remember, always still look to the left. Now we are in Amager, but our school is situated in Søborg. Get in contact with us if you're interested in starting in English. We also have Danish classes. Get in contact with us. In Søborg, we are right next to the test area. But again, as we said, if anybody wants to have a test in Amager, we know Amager as well as we know Søborg.
Yeah.
Søborg just started, was it last October?
February.
February, okay. So otherwise we've been more or less living in Amager as well with tests.
Yeah.
It's a big test area. But Søborg, I think, has become big as well. Here again, there's parked cars. I think it's going back to the test area now, isn't it?
Yeah. So now this test, when we drove it, it took maybe 30 minutes.
Okay.
So that's around 25-30 minutes, this test.
Okay, yeah.
But you can see there is a roundabout soon, but there's motorway, there's right-hand duty, almost everything in this test.
Yeah, you have. It's also a big area they cover, I think.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good place. I've nothing against Amager. I think it's a good test place. But remember, you have to drive the routes. your best bet to pass is driving the routes. It doesn't mean that you can drive anywhere. There's some tricky places where you really need to know, and we can get you ready for it.
Mm.
Here it's a narrow road, so if there's oncoming,
Yeah.
you sort of need to figure out where to stop and where
And
not to
right-hand
stop.
duty.
And a right-hand duty here. At the end of this road, it's a tiny roundabout. You can nearly not see it.
Mm.
It's one of those that are very flat. So slow down. And it has a sign to tell you. I'm going out here. Sometimes they go into that gate on the right.
Yeah.
And then you're directly into the parking space. Here, while you're waiting, again, don't waste time. Look in the mirror, see if there's any cyclists. Be prepared. Look over to your right, see if there's any pedestrians that are going to start walking as soon as it gets green.
Mm.
So, like I said here,
De havde rødt.
they had red.
They had red light.
They don't think they pressed the button right now.
Mm.
Here, remember the cyclists from both sides. It would be terrible if you did the test perfectly and then they forgot to look on both sides.
Yeah.
20 kilometers an hour here.
Right-hand duty.
Right-hand duty.
And yeah, now we are back.
And we're back, and then they're going to turn right here. But remember, if you go further, it's a right-hand duty.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes they'll have to go round to find a parking space.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So get in contact with us in below. You can call us, text us, or on social media.